Alarm goes off at 4:45. Roll out of bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans.
And welcome back to Tanky's Playtime, the Tinker channel. And as you can see, there's something missing, like a David Brown. I will get to that, where that's gone at the end of the video, and you'll understand more then. But I mean, I'll take a picture. Most of it's on the floor at the minute. You can't see that bit. But anyway, I had a good response of you. Thank you ever so much for that. That went really well, I thought, the last video. So thank you very much for subscribing, and well, thank you very much for all of my subscribers, really. So that's the first bit out of the way. Now, what have we done? Now, you saw me strip the thing down last time and drop an engine in here. That was fatal. I've had that looked at. Someone's going to weld that pump body up for me, so that's a bonus. I've just got to get the engine back in, take it off. But we have had the engine in this tractor. It went in quite well, but we had to do a lot of work. And this episode is how we did it. How did we get that engine in there? Well, I mean, the worst bit was trying to jack that thing up. I mean, that was a nerve-wracking moment, because getting the height up and such a lump, and I've dropped it once already, it was quite scary. But anyway, it's ready to go. We put the engine in. We've actually taken it out. I'll explain all and how we made it. So, first bit, we're going to see how the engineers did it, and then we'll roll into how we built a valve housing with all the clutch pressure units and make sure we've got a clutch, which we did. But watch the video, see how we did it. Hopefully, it might help someone to do their builds. If not, I mean, if anyone's ever got a question, now don't get me wrong, I don't say I'm an expert in any way, because I'm not, but I might have an idea, or but if you see anything as well, just ask. Or if you want to send me a joke, just put it there and I will respond. So, roll the VT, let's go and have a cup of tea while that rolls. See you in a moment, I'll see you after the video. A bloody lump. Hold it up. Right, I'm going to do this a bit backwards because that engine's bloody heavy. I've dropped it once already. It's going to be a bit of interest, Jack. I'm actually going to slide the clutch plate, pressure plate, all out on the shaft, jack the engine to it because I've got that massive hole in the bottom of it, and I'm going to bolt the flywheel to it, and then or bolt the clutch into the flywheel while it's up at height, and hopefully everything goes alright. So that's my plan anyway. See how it goes. A lot of bellows in for a little clutch in it. Oh well, it'll be fine. Oh, we got clutch. Right, something going on anyway. Result. Quite a lot of free play there, but yeah, that's okay. Ideal. So there you are. That's how that engine went in. I know I skipped a little bit, because I'll be honest with you, I got that nervy. I didn't want to put it on camera. I got that scared, so whoops. But it went in there. It went in there quite well. Couldn't get it to shut the first time. I did get it to shut eventually. But yeah, we have rolled it out of the workshop like this, and we have stripped it down, and it has gone for shot blast. Now, I was hoping that everything was going to survive nicely. I looked at the front rims and went, oh, I'm going to replace them cheap. Rear rims have had it really. Dishes are okay, but rear rims have had it. So I'm on the hunt now for some rims. Yeah. But anyway, never mind. Next episode, it's all about the transport, about the strip down for shot blast, maybe a bit of shot blast footage with any luck, and what state it comes back in, and then maybe a bit of build. So the cab is off, it is all broken down. So as you can see here, If you want us to carry on seeing this project, like and subscribe it. Give us a thumbs up, hit that bell button. You know, it's fantastic how much interest there is out there, and it makes me wonder actually how many people are actually building projects like this. And I'd love to see your projects, you know, I really would. So from me at Tanky's Playtime, it's an honour, and I will see you again next time. Good night, thank you. Beer time.
Alarm goes off at 4:45. Roll out of bed, rub the sleep from my eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans.